Hare Rama, Rama Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सतः श्री देसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सतः श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम सुंदर राधा कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रज भूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। गंगा मई की जय। यमुना मई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। समवेता भक्त वृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदी all glories to assembled devotees Hare. All glories to assembled devotees Hare. All glories to assembled devotees Hare. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga Hare Bol. Namo Vishnu.
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So thank you very much. Welcome back. I'm seeing you all after 3 weeks. So thanks for taking care of this facility while I was away for 3 weeks. Special thanks to Prajesh. Where is Prajesh going through? The Muktidatri Mataji, Makarand Prabhu, Sham Prabhu, thank you very much. Hope everything went well, no problems. So is there Saturday school today? Depends, it's up to you. Okay, so today I have to introduce speaker. Anyways, thank you. No introduction about speaker today. I don't know who the speaker. So this is Muktasanga Das. Disciple of his Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu. You have heard Vaisheshika Prabhu, right? Some of you might not have heard. He is one of the senior most Srila Prabhupada disciples. Makaran Prabhu. So he is one of senior most disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So he's been serving ISKCON, our Krishna conscious movement, for more than 50 years, almost 50 years. He resides in California, ISKCON Silicon Valley, and he is very well known for the topmost book distributor in ISKCON. Almost every year, $400,000 to $500,000 are generated because of book distribution. Very inspiring, and especially for the kids. He encourages kids very nicely, so that kids can also do book distribution. Now that's been done very wonderfully in ISKCON Silicon Valley. So
we have to get some inspiration from him. I'm trying to, I'm planning to invite him to East Coast. Hopefully, if he comes, or ISKCON Philadelphia is trying to invite him. If he comes, then that will be very nice. Okay, thank you. That's the introduction. Can anyone sing Jai Radha Madhava? No? Ravi Murudangam dedo may kalento. Thank you. So please bear with my melody. I'm not good at it, but please repeat. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari 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 Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Hare. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी मूखं करोति वाचालं भङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारणम् नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, thank you. So thank you very much again. After 3 weeks, I had a great vacation, rejuvenated. So today we will have something different instead of Srimad Bhagavatam class. Is that okay? Okay. I thought I would talk something about. I thought I would discuss something about.
Prabhu, we cannot hear you. You are muted.
So when we normally discuss about scriptures like Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita and other main scriptures, so we discuss deeply about it. We have many sessions about it. So while we are discussing these scriptures, when we are deep into these scriptures, often, sometimes, or many times, we tend to forget the basics of spirituality. And we either tend to forget or we deviate from the actual subject matter. So the whole essence of whatever we are discussing, right? Any scripture you take, whatever we discuss, what is the main objective? So let's keep it little interactive. Okay, I'm going to ask questions in between. What is the main objective of all the discussions what we make? Be it Bhagavatam, be it Bhagavad Gita or any scriptures. Okay, what will be the main objective? Understand Krishna, very good. Then? Develop love for Godhead. Okay.
Back to Godhead.
Hmm?
Back to Godhead.
Pray to Lord Krishna. Okay.
Uh,
Please. Let's have a friendly discussion. Not one person talking, others listening. Hmm? Strength. Strength on the chanting. Okay. Mataji?
Attentively chanting and increasing more rounds.
Attentively chanting, increasing more rounds. Yes.
The main thing is Krishna service.
Krishna service.
Because we are Krishna Nitya Das. This is the main service we have to do.
Very nice. Anybody else?
Change and consciousness.
To change our consciousness. Yes, that is a root ISKCON, right? Krishna consciousness. Okay. So change our consciousness. Makarand Prabhu.
Understand the purpose of life.
Understand the purpose of life. Okay. Prashad, of course. So, any scriptures, see we have many scriptures, but even Vedas, if you consider on a broader scale, Vedas, if ultimately by reading, by studying, by implementing, by practicing whatever the scriptural injunctions are, if it doesn't culminate in the taste of chanting holy name, then all this endeavors is not going to yield us anything. So the ultimate, the root ultimate should be that it culminates in the taste of chanting Harinam, because that is the prescription given in this Kali Yuga. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, okay, in one of the sloka, you have heard about it. Vedaischa sarvair aham eva vedyo. That means what? All the Vedas, I am to be known. Krishna says, if you read all the Vedas, if you don't know Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that's a waste of time. So Vedanta Krit, because Krishna is a writer of the Vedas. Vedanta Krit. Vedavit, because he is the knower of the Vedas. Vedanta Krit, Vedavit, Eva Chaham. So Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita, right? We may speak big slokas and so many, 700 slokas from Bhagavad Gita, right? And 18,000 from Bhagavatam. So we might know all of them. But ultimately, if you don't know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is all in all, is Sarva Karana Karanam, then there is no use. Right? So, in Srimad Bhagavatam also, we are going through this series, right? Srimad Bhagavatam also confirms this. After all the slokas, 18,000, right? 18,000 slokas, the very last sloka, our beloved Shyam Prabhu always recites that sloka when he starts his class. What does it say? Yes, please recite. It should be. Yes. Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam. You can repeat. Sarva Papa Pranashanam. Pranamo Dukkha Shamanam. Please repeat. Pranamo Dukkha Shamanam. Tam Namami Harim Param. So what does it say? Nama Sankirtanam Yasya. So that means the holy name of the Lord. Just by chanting this holy name of the Lord, Nama Sankirtanam Yasya, Sarva Papa Pranashanam. All the sinful reactions, whatever sinful reactions supposed to come to us, that will get destroyed. Not only that, Sarva Papa Pranashanam, then the second one, Pranamo Dukkha Shamanam. Okay? all your dukkha is eradicated. Unto that holy name, I offer my humble obeisances. Tam namami harim param. See the names, just the names, okay, is prescribed in this yuga. Even in Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukadev Goswami, he says, to at the end of the Srimad Bhagavatam, to Rajan, who is that Rajan? Parikshit Maharaj. He says, Kalair doshe nidhe Rajan. This Kali Yuga is full of nidhi. What nidhi? Dosha nidhi. Kalair doshe nidhe. Nidhi means what? Bhandar, right? It's a godown. It's godown of nidhi. What? Dosha. Dosha means what? Faults. Kalair doshe nidhe Rajan. But the beauty of it is Asti Yoko Mahan Guna. What is that? Asti Yeko Hi Mahan Guna. What is that Mahan Guna? There is one Mahan Guna of this Kali Yuga, even though it's completely full of faults. Asti Yeko Mahan Guna. What is that? Kirtana Deva Krishnasya. See here, even here it is Kirtan. Kirtan means holy names. Kirtana Deva Krishnasya Muktasanga Paramrajit. What does it do? If you just do the Kirtan, two things will happen. What is that? Muktasanga. Not me, but Muktasanga. That means, Sangha means what? This material association. Whatever we have, material association, that will be gone. You will be muktified from that. Muktasanga. After getting liberated, Muktasanga Paramrajit, you will be taken back to Godhead.
Sangha means association.
Sangha means association means currently we are associated with material things. From that we are getting mukti. That is Mukta Sangha. Mukta Sangha, you are getting mukti from that. And second thing is Paramrajit. You also go back to Godhead. So just by chanting. So that is confirmed. Sukadeva Goswami also confirms that. Okay. So there are many scriptures which talk about it. Okay, because the chanting of the holy name is prescribed for this Kali Yuga. We are in Kali Yuga, right? That is the prescription. Suppose say if you are sick, I don't want you to be sick, but I'm saying if you are sick, you go to a doctor. Doctor, I'm sick. So doctor gives you prescription. Doctor says this is a prescription medicine. Morning you take this, afternoon you take, evening you take, right? So you come home and then you neglect that prescription. Will you be cured of diseases? No. If you think I'm more intelligent, this doctor, okay, doctor is prescribing some nonsense, will you be cured? You are not cured. Similarly, for this Kali Yuga, we are in Kali Yuga, right? Kali Yuga, there is a specific prescription what needs to be done. Okay, that is again defined in Srimad Bhagavatam. What is that? Kriteyo Dayato Vishnu Tretayam Yadacho Makai Dvapare Paricharyayam Kalau Tad Harikirtanam. See? Krita Yuga. Krita Yuga means what? Satya Yuga. In Satya Yuga, people were living for like what? 100,000 years. 100,000 years. So that time they were able to achieve the Lord by dhyana, meditation. Okay, so when it came to Treta Yuga after that, the lifespan duration decreased from 100,000 to 10,000. So that time they were not able to do meditation. So that time the prescribed thing was Tviteya Dyayato Vishnu Tretayam Yajato Makayi. Yagna. So that is sacrifices. Okay, so at that time there were pure Brahmanas. They used to perform nice sacrifices. We cannot do that now. They were very pure. Now they invite Lord just by uttering some mantras. So you can see Lord Vishnu coming out of fire, sacrifice, and then accepting all your offerings. Even they were very powerful Brahmanas. We don't get that. Even to lit the fire, they were not using the cheetah matchbox or anything, whatever that cheetah matchbox. Matchbox, they were not using this. They were uttering this mantra. Agacha, Ihagacha, Purva Dishayam Agacha, means the fire will come. Fire will come, and when Vishnu will come, and then he'll accept all your offerings. So that way they were achieving Vishnu just by mantra and yaga, yagnas. But that was not possible in Dwapara Yuga because lifespan decreased from 10,000 to 1,000 years. So that time the prescription was deity worship. Right? So now coming to Kali Yuga. Again lifespan decreased by 10 times of Dwapara Yuga, which is 100 years. So 100 years here we cannot do dhyana, meditation, mind is so bewildered, and we cannot do yaga yagna because no pure brahmanas are there to perform yagnas. Okay, so there is no efficacy of those mantras, no brahmanas, and then we cannot do deity worship. We can do, but not as elaborate as what it was in Dwapara Yuga. Dwapara Yuga, they used to take bath early morning in the cold water, then with the wet clothes, they used to go to temple, then stay temple 10 hours, 12 hours, they perform all this deity worship. That we cannot do. Deity worship is prescribed, it's part of the devotional service here, but not in an elaborate scale. So, but that doesn't mean that we should not do deity worship. We should pray. A family prays together, stays together. Right? A family prays together, stays together. So if you want to stay together, you have to pray together. A family dances together, advances together. So you have to dance together. So deity worship is prescribed, but not on a full scale. We can't do that. So Kalautat Hari Kirtanam. The easiest way in Kali Yuga is names, taking the holy names. That is so easy. No money involved. Okay, all that acharyas and other well-wishers are asking you is to spend time. Okay, they're asking 1 cent. Give me 1 cent, I'll give you $1,000,000. Would you accept that proposal? No? You all are silent. That means you don't accept that proposal. Right? So they're asking you 1 cent of your time. Give me, I'll give you $1,000,000. Just take it. What is stopping from us? What is stopping us from taking it? Right? That is Kriteyo Jayatu Vishnu. That is Kalautad Hari Kirtanam. In Kali Yuga, that is the prescribed. So this when prescription is very clear. So what is stopping us from taking this? What is stopping us? This is for those who are not chanting. Okay. So, and those who are chanting will come to that. How to do better chanting. But at least this is the glories, the efficacy of holy name. Okay. So we don't get faith in acharyas and shastras. So that is why we don't take to chanting. Because it is so easy, it is available everywhere. Srila Prabhupada says, our devotional life, 99% of our devotional life is based on chanting. Rest is 1%. That is reading scriptures and memorizing slokas and blah blah all that. But basic thing is chanting, 99%. So what is stopping us from taking to this process? Kali Yuga. Not only Kali Yuga, we are contaminated. Basically, our heart is contaminated. Not from these lifetimes, many lifetimes. That is again confirmed in Shastras. Shastras says, Yavatsu papaistu malinam hridayam. Please repeat. Yavatsu papaistu malinam hridayam. Malinam hridayam. Shastre sadbuddhi nasyat. Na sadbuddhi tata guru. Because Yavatsu papaistu malinam hridayam, my heart is so contaminated, I don't get faith. Shastre sadbuddhi nasyat. I don't get faith on Shastras. Na sadbuddhi guru tata. Not guru. So these are two pillars for our devotional. any devotional advancement, these are our two pillars. You have to have complete faith in these two, Guru and Shastra. We don't have, because our heart is contaminated. And what is the process to eradicate all these contaminations? That is again Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam, when we hear the glories of Krishna, when we talk about Krishna, we heard last time, I think Kirtida gave this lecture. Pravrishta Karanarandrena, Krishna goes through the holes of our ear. He goes into our heart. Pravrishta Karanarandrena. Karanarandra is this. Okay? He goes. Swanam Bhavam Saroruham. Once he goes, he enters into the air and goes into our heart. Okay? And what does he do when he goes into our heart? Dunoti Samalam Krishna. The Krishna is Dunoti. Dunoti is cleaning. He'll do cleaning process. You don't have to do anything. You just have to invite Krishna. Krishna, come and sit in my heart. Krishna will do rest of the job. Dunoti Samalam Krishna. How does he do? Like the water, the muddy water is cleansed by the rainwater. Likewise, Krishna enters into the ears, goes into the heart, sits there, takes a broom, clean up all your anarthas, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, all the contaminations. So once our contaminations are gone, then we get complete faith in the Shastras and Guru. When we get complete faith, then that prescription works. What is the prescription? Harinam. Nothing else. It is very free. Wherever you go, Srila Prabhupada says that this tongue has to be utilized only for two functionalities. What is that two functionalities? Eating Krishna Prasad and vibrating. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Ram. So we all do kirtan. We are very good. We do kirtan because kirtan is a congregational thing. It's very melodious. So it's easy to be attentive there. Because we have drums, we have kartals, everything fine, nice, melodious. So it's easy to be attentive in kirtan. But the real test starts when we do sit for chanting. That is individual chanting. So that is the real test. In 2 hours, perfect business. You have to be very concentrative. You have to hear what you chant. So that is when the real test starts. Okay. So that is the prescription, whatever we have for this Kali Yuga. Eating prasadam and.
First we focus on prasadam.
Yeah, both should go together.
You like prasadam, okay.
Yeah. So it is again in the scriptures, every scriptures talk about it, right? Even our Maha Mantra, whatever we chant, okay, it is prescribed in which scripture? Kali Santaran Upanishad. Who said? Amal Prabhu. Yes. You can recite. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodashaka Nam Kali Kalmashanashanam Natho Parataro Payo Sarva Vedeshu Drishyati. See here, Ali Santaran Upanishad says this. Iti Shodashaka Namnam. This 16 syllabus names of holy name, what does it do? Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. All the Kalmashas, whatever we have in this Kali Yuga, all these Kalmashas, Nashanam, just by chanting this Maha Mantra. Isn't it easy? Yes. This is told by all the scriptures. Sarva Vedeshu Drishyati. Right? So it is prescribed for this Kali Yuga, Harinam is the main thing. So we all know that. Right? Even in Chaitanya Charitamrita movie, where is Mataji? You know Bengali, right? You know Bengali. Yeah, you are Bengali. Okay. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita also Mahaprabhu says, okay, Utite Boshite. Utite what? Utite boshite, then kaite shoite. Very good. Everybody knows Bengali. So, utite, boshite, kaite, shoite, jata tata namlo. Whatever condition, sitting, getting up, sleeping, eating, jata tata namlo. Desha kal nai. Okay, there is no condition of time, place, and circumstance. Desha kal nai. Sarva siddhi hoy. Just by chanting this mantra, you will get this benefit. Sarva siddhi hoy. Okay, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also says that. So, in Shikshastakam also, many people have heard Shikshastakam, right? Nam namakari bahuda nija sarva shaktis tatrarpita niyamita smaranena kala. So he says that all the potencies of Krishna's, they're all put into this name, holy name. So holy name is so powerful, so powerful. So we'll see. Those who are not chanting, please start chanting. It is so powerful. It is very easy, accessible. There is also many very pastimes defined in scriptures. We are not going to go through that. One of the pastimes is, Narottama Das Thakur, right? Narottama Das Thakur, or Haridas Thakur. Who is that? Haridas Thakur. He is Namacharya. Namacharya. He chants how many rounds per day? 192 rounds. 192 rounds literally takes 24 hours. There's no time for anything. So Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur, once there is a prostitute who goes to Namacharya Haridas Thakur just to provoke him. But he's a pure devotee. He doesn't get bewildered or disturbed by any of these external forces. Right? Then after a couple of days, then she realizes, prostitute, and then she falls at his lotus feet and she begs forgiveness. She asks, so I have done so much sinful activities. I am the most papi in this world. Okay, so do I still have scope for becoming a devotee? She asks. Then what Namacharya says? Nirantara namlo karo tulsi sevan achirat pabetabe krishnera charan. This is a solution. Even in spite of she doing so many abominable activities, okay, he gives one simple solution. Nirantara namlo karo tulsi sevan. Nirantara namlo karo tulsi sevan. These are the two solutions. If you do this, achirat means long time. But he says not long time, immediately. Once you take the names of the Lord, achirat pabetabe krishnera charan, you can achieve the lotus feet of Krishna immediately. So that is the power of holy name. Right? But unfortunately in this Kali Yuga, we don't take to this holy name. Just see how many people are here. Maybe 20, 25. Is this the population of Philadelphia? Can you imagine? It's 1.4 million. What are the other people are doing? They don't even know Krishna. It is very unfortunate situation. It is very astonishing also, because see, you in Mahabharata, Vanaparva, you have heard this sloka. You all know this. Yudhishthir Maharaj is questioned by Yaksha, and he asks, "What is so astonishing in this world?" Right? What is so astonishing in this world? He says, ahani bhutani gachantiya yamalaya shesha stavaram kim ascharyamatapparam. He says, Yudhishthira Maharaj says this to Yaksha, that every day I see this person is dying, this person is dying, he is dying, but I feel I'm not going to die. I'm going to live permanently. Isn't it so astonishing? It is astonishing, right? So, scripture also says there is more astonishing than this. What is this Sir Maharaj says? More astonishing than this. It says, Sulaban Bhagavan Nama. Please repeat. Sulaban Bhagavan Nama. Jivvacha Vashavartine. Tatapi Narakam Yantim. Kim Ascharya Mataparam. He says these names, holy name of Lord, is Sulaban. Sulaban Bhagavan Nama. It is very easy. You don't have to pay, as I said before, you don't have to pay anything. All that you need is little time. Sulaban Bhagavan Nama. Jivvacha Vashavarchine. You have the tongue. It is not that, okay, today I cannot chant because I forgot my chanting beat at home. But with respect to tongue, you cannot say, oh, sorry, I forgot my tongue at home. I can't chant now. No, you can't say. Tongue is always with you. Okay? And the name is always with you. So name is there, tongue is there. But unfortunately, tatapi narakam yanti. People will still go to Naraka. Why? Is it logical? You have name which is free, you have tongue which is free, but still people go to Narakam. Isn't it so astonishing? Yeah, that is what it says in the scriptures. It is very astonishing. People don't take interest in this. Okay. From South India, there are 12 mystic alwards. You know mystic alwards, right? One of the mystic alwards is Kulashekara Alvar. Have you heard about this? Kulashekara Alvar. He wrote this book called Mukundamala. It's a very interesting book. So when you get time, please read that. Very interesting. Even here, Kulashekara Alvar says, Ascharyam etadhi manusha loke. Please repeat. Ascharyam etadhi manusha loke. Sudam parityajya visham pibanti. Namani Narayana Gocharani. Tektyanyavachak Kuhaka Patanti. What does he say? Again, what is so surprising in this world? People, you don't understand what is so Ascharyam etadi manishya loke. Sudam parityajya. Sudam is what? Amrut. We'll come to know what is that Amrut he's talking about. Sudam parityajya. Parityajya means kick off. People are kicking this Amrut. Sudam Parityaja. Instead, what are they doing? Visham Pibanti. Piba means in Sanskrit, drink. Visham Pibanti. Sudam Parityaja, Visham Pibanti. What is that Sudam? Namani Narayana Gocharani. It's called Namani Narayana. It's the name of holy name. Lord Vishnu. They are rejecting Lord Vishnu name. They're drinking these material things, okay? Tektyanya vachak kuhaka patanti. Other than talking the glories of the Lord, they are talking all kinds of nonsense. Tektyanya vachak kuhaka patanti. They talk politics, they talk cinema, everything which is not useful at all. Okay, instead what we have to drink? We have to drink Namani Narayana Gocharani. So Kulashekar Alvar. So there are many references where it says how important this holy name is. How important and the power of the holy name. Just by sitting, wherever you sit in the office, you sit at home, it's not Desha Kala Patra. Time, place and circumstances doesn't matter. Wherever you are, you have to chant the holy name of the Lord. So that much power. By chanting, because chanting is the best way to counteract all the reactions of this material world. That is the best way. Chanting is the best way to cleanse our heart. Because when we do chanting, Krishna also confirms this. Lord Vishnu, he says to Narada Muni, what does he say? Naham tishtami vaikunte Yoginam hridayena cha yatra gayanti madbhakta tatra tishtami narada. He says, what does he say? Naham tishtami Vaikunte. I am not in Vaikunta. Lord Vishnu is saying to Narada Muni. So Narada says, where are you? I am not in Vaikunta. Yoginam hridayena cha. I am not in the heart of yogi. Then where are you? Yatra gayanti madbhakta. Wherever my devotees sing the glories of mine. Yatra gayanti madbhakta. Tatra tishtami Narada. Tishtami Narada. Tishtami means sitting. So that is where I sit. So that means when we sing, Krishna is coming and sitting in our heart. And once he sits, you know what is, we discuss that. What does he do? Clean our heart. Take broom and clean our heart. We don't have to worry. That is Krishna's duty. That is the duty of the holy name. That does. All that we have to do is take that holy name and put it in our heart. The rest, everything is done by holy name. So this is the best way to cleanse our heart. And this is the best way to get liberated from all problems of life. Right? We are not talking about material problems. Oh, I don't have $1 million. I need to chant one round. I'll get $1 million. No. Actually, you get that also. If you have trust in Krishna, if you chant very intensively, Krishna, I need $1 million. Let me chant intensively. Krishna will give. Believe me, Krishna will give if it is beneficial for you. If it is not beneficial, he won't give. Okay, that is guaranteed again by Krishna. What is that? Akama sarva kamova moksha kama udaradi tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. He says akama, whether you don't have any kama, okay, akama, sarva kamova, if you have any kama, any desires, that's fine, even it is material desire. Okay, moksha kama, if you have moksha, I want to get liberated, moksha kama udharadi. Okay, even if you want to get liberated, that is also a desire, right? I want to get liberated. He says, come to me, I will take care of everything. But that intensity should be there, that love should be there, right? So this chanting is the best way to get liberated from all kinds of problems. I heard from one of the ISKCON leaders, one devotee couple actually. Devotee couple goes, there is one devotee couple and also one employee of a big company. Okay, so they go there. And devotee couple, they are sharing their internal things with this Maharaj. Says that, oh, I have so many problems, in our family life. Maharaj says only one thing. Do you chant attentively? No. Then problems will still be there. Same answer. The employee says, oh, I have very bad relationship with my manager. Manager always yells at me. Okay. Then what is the solution? Maharaj says, chant properly. Solution will go. Can you believe? What is the relation between he chanting and then having manager having problems? Do we believe that? If I chant properly, will my manager be good to me? Is it?
Yes.
How?
Because Krishna knows everything.
Krishna is in everyone. Yes. So that is the thing. Okay. So this holy name is so powerful, it eradicates all the problems of life. Be it your relational problem, be it your financial problem, be it your health problem. Health problem also. See, nowadays India is center for diabetes, right? The world center for diabetes. Okay. And for that, one Prabhuji gave wonderful answer actually. So the solution for that problem is in Bhagavad Gita. Do you know? Solution for diabetes is in Bhagavad Gita. Can you guess? No. One of the slokas, if I say that, you'll know, I know. Yukta ahara viharasya yukta karmasya chestasu yukta swapnava bodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. See, is this the solution for diabetes? He gave wonderful solution. Actually, yukta ahara, you regulate your food, regulate your sleep, regulate your vihara, recreation. If you regulate all these things, your body, kapha, vata, pitta will be balanced. Then you won't have any problem. There won't be any diabetes. See, for any problem, whether material problem, spiritual problem, financial problem, health problem, every problem, this is the base. Chanting is the root. This is the best way to eradicate all the problems and best way to realize our eternal identity. Chanting is the best way to realize our eternal identity. Eternal identity is what? Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I am the servant. Okay, so that is the eternal relation, and this is the best way. Chanting is the best way to have darshan of Krishna directly. It is assured in scriptures. Okay, when you come to Shuddhanam, okay, there are different types of, we are going to go through that. When you come to Shuddhanam, when you chant, Krishna will dance on your tongue. So that means you can have direct presence of Krishna. Krishna comes and dances on your tongue. That is Shuddhanam. So you will cry in ecstasy when you chant. We have to actually ultimately go there. Okay, so this is the best way, chanting is the best way to develop service attitude. Chanting is the best way to overcome all our anarthas. We have shed anarthas, right? This is the best way to eradicate all this. This is the best way to not take birth in other mother's womb. Next time, we already took birth here now. We have to make sure by chanting that this will be our last birth. Okay, after dying, we directly go to Godhead. We are not going to come back. If you come back, again problems. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, Adibhautika, Adidaivika, Adhyatmika. All 7 problems will kick you. Okay, so it's better not to have another body. And chanting is the only means. Make sure that you don't take any birth, any more birth. So chanting is very powerful. This is the best way to be with Krishna and be happy. Right? Especially, kids are not here, but they're always worried about their homework and that, this. But when you go back to Goloka, there is no homework. Always playing, 24/7 playing, 24/7 eating. You can do whatever you want, nobody is going to question you. Isn't it a happy situation? We don't have to cook also. It will come automatic. See, no chinta. So you don't have to do anything when you go to Goloka. So why don't you go? Why don't we go? It's for kids. Okay, it's not for us. So this process is very, very, very simple. Right? But still, unfortunately, we don't take to this process. But Krishna is very, very, very merciful. Especially these Kali Yuga people is very merciful. So Krishna, if he wants to take, because Krishna comes down for us, okay, if we don't go up, like a mother sees the child cannot go up to up the stairs, facing difficulty. Then what mother does? Mother goes down and gets the child, right? Similarly, we are facing so many difficulties in chanting, so many difficulties in doing services. So Krishna says he will come down, takes avatars. Krishna is very merciful. So if he wants to come in the family of aquatics, what avatara will he take? Matsya. Then Kurma. Matsya, Kurma. If he wants to take in the society of animals, Varaha. Then Narsimha. Next week is Narsimha Dev. Don't forget. So if he wants to take in the family of dwarf, Vamana Dev. If he wants to take in the family of Kshatriyas, Parashuram. Then Ram. If he wants to be in the family of, say, stones, mountains, Govardhan Giriraj. Yes, Govardhan. If he wants to be in the form of wood, Jagannath. Daru Brahman. So if he wants to be in the form of water, who is that? No, what's up? But if he wants to be a form of water, Ganga, all the rivers, all the holy rivers, if he wants to be in the midst of human beings, Krishna will come as spiritual master, guru. So if he wants to appear in the form of book, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, similarly, he has come down in the form of names. Kali Kale, in this Kali Yuga, Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. So in this Kali Yuga, Krishna has come down as in the form of name in his holy names. So that is why it is so powerful, so powerful. What is 733? 733. We haven't started actually. We'll take next session. Is that okay? Huh? No, it will take you long actually. I'll take another 1 hour. So we'll continue. Actually, the whole agenda was to. Now we heard about the glories of full name, how powerful it is, and what are the benefits of it. Okay, so now the agenda was to discuss about why don't we achieve. See, because normally I hear, including me, I'm not talking about others, but myself, I've been chanting for like 10 years or 20 years. Why I don't find the taste? Why I don't find that pleasure of chanting? Right? So I'm doing something wrong. What is that? So that we are going to discuss next session. Okay, why even after chanting so many years, still I don't find interest in chanting? Because if I find interest, I'm going to be the happiest person on earth. According to the scriptures, they say, Srila Prabhupada also said, chant and be happy. If you chant, you will be happy. 24/7 chanting, be happy. Like Namacharya Haridas Thakur. But we are not happy. We are all chanting. Some are chanting 16 rounds as prescribed, right? Spiritual master. But we are not happy. Why? There must be something wrong we are doing. And that's what we are going to. That was the plan actually to discuss today. Okay? It is Dasha Nama Aparad. What aparadas we are doing and how to get away from these aparadas so that we are come to the highest stage. Highest stage is Shuddhanam. There are 3 stages. Just to give you a glimpse, we'll discuss in detail next session, but there are 3 stages. First stage is Nama Aparad stage. 3 stages of chanting. Nama Aparad stage. And the second stage is Namabhas stage. And the third stage is Shuddhanam. Okay. So no, we all are at here. I don't know. I'm sorry. I cannot say we. I'm here. You might be all pure, but Nama Aparad stage. Okay. So that we are going to. There are 10 Nama Aparad, described in the Padma Puran. Okay, Padma Puran. Narada Muni discusses with Sanat Kumar. You know Sanat Kumar, right? One of the 4 Kumaras of Lord Brahma, Sanat Kumar. He will discuss these 10 Nama Aparad. Okay, there are Sanskrit verses also. We don't have to. If we don't want to deal with that. But the English version is there. So we will discuss that. So we'll continue next week. Okay, so we'll end here and we'll take some reflections. And if you have any questions, please. Reflections.
Continue next week is a reflection.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you for very beautiful class. Yeah, I like this, all of the things, whatever you describe, especially for the scriptures, every scriptures I see like in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. I really don't know everything like whatever you bought for this sloka and example is really awesome everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, that was Pranam Krishna Prabhuji.
Close
Very
it.
nice class Prabhuji. I hear a lot. But the one thing you told, like Krishna, like before also I heard, but it stuck like Krishna goes through our ears and just cleans our heart. Because sometimes it comes by, I'm chanting, reading, hearing, like most of the time hearing Kirtan, Guru Maharaj classes and all. So why not?
Closer.
So why not? Because we are like I'm contaminated, and if I'm hearing, so Krishna is cleaning my heart. So definitely one day it will be, yeah. So that like I'll just take it home. Yeah, thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavad pranams. Very wonderful session, Prabhuji. The one reflection that I took from today's session is the Lord is giving this Nama for us for free, and the tongue is also free. We have both of them, how we're not utilizing it, which is so true, Prabhuji. Like, I'm not sure with everyone else, but I definitely agree with it because I'm not continuously utilizing my tongue and my time for the Lord. So I will try my best and I will improvise myself and I'll take this reflection home. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Very nice.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I came pretty late, but what I learned was that no matter where someone's at life, regardless of their current thoughts or opinions, Krishna only wants what's best for you, and no matter what, you should always have hope because regardless of where you're at in life, whatever you think, your mindset, here, no matter where you are, there's always hope for you to get back to Godhead because Krishna will help you, and regardless of where you are, he can save anyone. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Muktasanga Prabhu. Very nice class. So the takeaway is chanting is very important for our advancement. It's one of the very most important parts of our sadhana. And faith in Guru and Shastra, it helps our chanting. Those are the very important points. Thank you.
Krishna Prabhuji, for chanting, there is no time, no place, no basically there shouldn't be any constraint, you can chant anytime. And one thing that struck today to me was like, think that this is your last life in human life, and make use of the human life to go back to Godhead. And we never know, like, after how many millions of years, births, we may get back to human life. Because only with the human life it's possible that you have the knowledge and you have the knowledge, you can get the knowledge to go back to Godhead.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Wonderful class. I think you exactly says that the usage of the tongue. What is the main usage of the tongue? And also, somehow I feel that you told me something and you corrected all my whatever I'm not doing it. Just point out all those stuff and straighten my activities. Focus on Krishna. Also, I like that examples of Kulesha Garwar and also Hainder Thakur. It's a wonderful example, and yeah, it's a take-home form. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guru, nice class. You explained the importance of Harinam by giving a lot of references from the different scriptures, Vedic scriptures, and that I like. And yes, we'll start our day with chanting. So we have a group, right? So you all can join where we, there are many other serial devotees are chanting. And the takeaway is, yes, we have to avoid these 10 offenses which we will cover in the next session. But yes, very difficult to control our mind during chanting. And maybe the solution, kids will tell you, or all of us during their shloka. Today's shloka will tell you how to control mind when it wanders during the chanting.
Hare Krishna. One thing I learned was that your tongue is free and the mantra is free, so there is no reason why you shouldn't chant because everything is there for you. All you have to do is do it. So that's what I took out of today's class.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, that was an excellent class. Actually, this class, this reminds me of the first class I heard when I came into Krishna consciousness. So, the first Bhakti Vriksha that I attended was in 1997. Okay, and my Shiksha Guru, Shrikant Krishna Prabhu, he left his body, but that time the class that he gave was exactly everything that you spoke. And I became very inspired because I wanted to let go of my material suffering. So I sincerely started chanting. And Prabhu, this thing that you mentioned, that with chanting you can attain anything. So I just want to mention this. I think I have mentioned it before, but I still want to mention it. That when I was in college, when my results came, it was my final year BCom, and I got a second class. So I became very upset and I felt I deserved 30 marks more in each subject. So every morning, 4 to 6, I used to chant. But I never prayed like that, but I used to think in my mind that if I give it for evaluation, if I get 30 marks more in each subject, which is what I think I deserve, I will get a first class. And if that happens, then I will get an overall first class and lifelong, I know that I have got a first class. So every day I used to chant, but I never prayed for it. But I gave it for evaluation and I was shocked, when my results came, in every subject I got exactly 30 marks more. So it just reminded me that, you said $1 million, you can get anything you want. So exactly that I got. Though I didn't pray, but I was thinking of it. So thank you so much, Prabhu. It's like, reviving my old days. And maybe Krishna wants to make me feel inspired again. So thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, very wonderful class. One big takeaway is we don't want to take birth again in the mother of the womb. That is really, really hitting. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, nice class. And I just learned that in Kali Yuga, Harinam is the Harinam, but chanting is the best to get liberation. So we have to trust our Shastra and Guru. And if we chant like attentively and it goes through our ears to our heart, Krishna will clean our heart. And chanting is like free, our mouth is free, our tongue is free, and if we do chanting, so why we're not chanting anywhere? We can chant anywhere. That Lord Chaitanya Deva's got utite basite suite.
You're Bengali? You're Bengali?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Gomate, we can chant anywhere or anytime. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Nice class.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Today we learn about Harinam. In this Kali Yuga, Harinam is a prescription. This can help us in everywhere, like in cleaning our heart and like all kind of injury. Harinam can help us everywhere.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, it's a very nice session about the purpose of gathering here every Saturday, and when we're not eating, just chanting and listening deeply, and when we start, like forgetting what's happening in surrounding and don't getting bored, that means we move over here, a little here.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Instead of a reflection, I have a question for today, if that's all right. Along with chanting, we know there are other teachings from Lord Krishna. I guess one example would be vegetarianism, right? We recognize that every living being has, Krishna residing within them, and for that, we don't, tarnish other living creatures. So let's say there are devotees who commit themselves to chanting every day, but may not follow every one of the teachings of Lord Krishna, what would the fate of those devotees be? Would they still be able to achieve liberation, or would they still have to stick with the cycle of reincarnation until they can become more pure?
Yeah, actually, you're much ahead in the course because that is for the next session. But I can answer you, but that is set for the next session. Um, Krishna takes care of them. You know how we'll go through that. But this chanting is so powerful that eventually, over the period, when you chant, because the first stage of chanting is Namaprad. I told you Namaprad, right? So this is a neophyte chanting, neophyte stage, where we chant, all of us chant with so many aparadhas. Okay, it is not pure chanting. Okay, we continuously do offenses when chanting. Okay, so then for each offense there is a rectification factor. Okay, so what we are going to discuss is 10 offenses. Okay, so how not to do those offenses is a rectification factor. So if we follow those for every offense, if you follow the rectification factor, eventually at the end of the session, then we get into Namabha stage where there are no offenses. There are no offenses. Then highest stage is Shuddhanam. So that is the ultimate goal, and to go there, we have to follow this. We cannot jump over. So it's Nam Aparad stage. The question what you asked is that what if we do all these aparadhas? Will still be? Is there a scope for us to go back to Godhead? Definitely there is scope for us. Okay, what is that scope? It's based on aparadha. What kind of offenses you do, and what is the rectification factor. So I have clearly depicted it all that. That is for the next session. Okay, this is one of the aparadhas what you mentioned, and there is a rectification factor for that. So if you follow that, then definitely we advance, because holy names are so powerful. It won't let anybody down. You know, Srila Prabhupada says, even if you chant one time Hare Krishna mantra, you will go back to God. Okay, so that much power. But that doesn't mean that, I chant one round of Maha Mantra and I do all kinds of sinful reactions. So that falls under again one of the 10 offenses. Okay, so to take the power of the holy name to your credit, that is one of the 10 offenses. So you cannot do sinful activities this side, and then you can, oh, today I did more sinful activities, let me do more rounds of chanting. No, that is not going to nullify. Okay, so that is what Srila Prabhupada said when he says that even if you chant one time, you're going to go back to Godhead. But the disclaimer is no offenses. Okay, which is where we almost every one of us fail, actually, because we do at least one or most of the 10 offenses we do while chanting the holy name. Okay, so we'll discuss in detail next session.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. I look forward to hearing you explain it during the next lecture. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Oh, sorry. You were online?
Yes, I was online, and we were driving back, but I was on Zoom and I heard the class, Prabhuji. I love that Ahani Ahani Bhutani. That is the most surprising thing that, like with so many lifetimes have passed, but we still don't have the taste. And even though the holy name is so simple, anybody can chant, we all have a tongue, as you mentioned in your class. But it's like Nama Namakari Bhaudani Sarva Shakti Tatprapita Smaranena Kala Etadishita Kripa Bhagwan Mamapi Durdeva Midrisham Yajani Nami. We still have no taste. So I think what I had heard in one class is that if you have basically jaundice and our tongue is bitter, but the medicine is sugarcane juice. But the sugarcane juice we will feel it better because we have jaundice. But the cure is to drink more sugarcane juice. So it's like, even if we don't have any taste for chanting, but to develop taste, it's like we have to chant more. So thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, once
one of the Srila Prabhupada's disciples, he asked, Srila Prabhupada, you have been asking us to chant more, chant. Finally, what will we get chanting so many? We will get a chance to chant more. That's what Srila Prabhupada says. So that means chanting is never-ending process. Okay, so if you see that everyone has his Goloka chart at your home?
Yes, I have.
You have Goloka chart?
Yes.
No?
Yes, I have.
I can give you, not for free. So in Goloka chart, if you see, the entire Brahmanda is depicted there. Okay, but if you see at the Earth, okay, where we are, Earth planet, the Harinam, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it will go like this. It will go boom, 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 boom until Goloka. So that means that Mahamantra, okay, it has a direct connection to Goloka. So you don't have to go through different universes and different bodies and different blah, 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 then go to Goloka. No. In that Goloka chart it is there. If you notice, Mahamantra from Earth directly to Goloka. See, that is the connection. So you can avoid all these in between. So that is why the whole purpose of Mahamantra is one of the benefits I just discussed is not to take birth. Not to take. This must be our last birth. That should be our objective. Right? So if we put one step ahead, Krishna will help us. 100 steps he'll come forward to help us achieve that. But we should show him the real business, not a cheating business. Okay. So today I want good marks in my exam. Hey Krishna, I'll chant more. That still works, but that doesn't help you in not taking birth. You will still take another birth. So the real business is not to take this birth. That's it. If you don't take this birth, there are no 7 calamities. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik, Adhyatmik. There are no 7 calamities. You straight away get catapulted to Goloka Vrindavan. That should be our objective. When we go there, definitely kids will like, because no homework, no teacher scolding, nothing. 24/7, eating, playing, nothing else. Who doesn't like? I like it.
There is no condition for Yukta.
No condition. There is no Yukta Ahara Viharasya. Eat as much as you
And
can.
no diabetes.
No diabetic, no indigestion. Eat as much as possible. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so I want to go to that land, definitely. Yeah.
But Prabhuji, I had heard this in one class that and even Prabhupada has said this, that, we should tell Krishna that, we want to serve you and please you. If you want to take us back to Goloka, then you take us back. It should not be like, I want to go to Goloka. It's if Krishna wishes, then I will.
Yeah, but our objective is to please Guru and Krishna.
Yeah.
Because that's the lineage. Because you cannot please Krishna directly.
Yeah.
And we don't have that capacity. But our immediate representative is, who is that? Immediate representative?
It's our Guru.
Guru. So Guru we have to please.
Guru Krishna.
Because only then he will remove all our anarthas. Gu shabdasto andakaro, ru shabdasto nirodhaka. Andakaro nirodhitvat guru idi abhiyet. What is that? Bengali, right? Is it Bengali? No, it is Sanskrit.
Sanskrit.
Gu shabdasto andakaro. Andakaro is what? We are this body. That is our andakara. Ru shabdasto nirodhaka. He takes away this andakara. Guru. Gu shabdasto andakaro, ru shabdasto nirodhaka, andakaro nirodhitvat iti guru abhidiyate. That person is a guru. And you have to please that person. If you please that person, then all this, whatever you wanted, right? Krishna wants, come back. He will take you back. So the main thing is Guru. So that is why I recommend always that everybody, whether you are initiated or non-initiated or aspiring devotees, whatever, everybody in our life, every individual in the year in our life should have one higher person whom you confide with. Everybody. Okay, whether you are 20 years old or 80 years old or 100 years old, doesn't matter.
Each one of us should have one higher person whom you can confide with and listen to him or her and follow. That should be a bona fide person. Do anyone, everyone has one person? Huh? One person where you can reveal your heart and tell everything, but follow his instructions. Not just reveal and that person goes to another person. Oh, you know that lady, she had this problem, blah, 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 blah. Then it comes into YouTube also. Okay. Not like that. No, it should be confidential. That person should not reveal anything to anybody till death. Okay, so that kind of person one should have. Everybody should have. Otherwise, we won't know every step of our life whether we are doing right activity or not. How will we know? We start using our intelligence. Our intelligence is defective according to scriptures, right? How will we know that we are doing it right or not? So that is why everybody should have. Take it from, this is a homework from today. Okay? How to find that person? How to find, you find it. You desire for it, you will get that person. But this is a homework. Today, from today onwards, next time when we meet, or maybe next month, whatever date you said, every person should have one person whom you can confide with.
Other than the spouse.
Other than the spouse, yes, good point. You both confide each other, then that will lead it to another. Okay. So
Hare
please take
Krishna
this as a
Prabhu.
serious homework. Okay, then we are in the right path. I'm telling you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Okay, say.
First
Anybody
Lord.
else wants to share? Rajesh going
So, online do you?
online. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
The question is, Prabhuji, like, we are, this session, we are already here every day. We are thinking of it, yes, it's correct. Whatever you say is correct. When we just step away for this session, we forget everything. Even me also, I'm also not taking seriously. What is the reason for this thing? Why we are not taking seriously this thing? Because we know you said like that there's one sense you can get the 1 million everything. But this Nam is like very sweet and it's like Gulokero Pramodan Harinam Chakra. We know this very powerful, but we are ignorant everything. This why this what is the reason for this?
The main reasons what scriptures say about this is, okay, that again it is in our discussion next session, but the main reason why we tend to again go out of these four walls, we tend to behave in a normal material way is because of asat sangha. Asat sangha, okay? So you don't have proper association, right? We get influenced by wrong association. Okay, so when devotee, suppose say I go back to office, okay, my manager is very shrewd manager, right? Unfortunately, I cannot avoid that. He's manager, right? So then, because he's shrewd, he's angry at me. I also tend to become angry. But angry is not supposed to be there in me, but I tend to be angry. This is asat sangha. That is unfortunate situation. But how to get away from asat sangha is also prescribed in the scriptures. Okay? Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, he says one verse. What is that? Sarvasya chaham. Yes, please. Sarvasya chaham, loudly. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto. I am in everybody's heart. So that Krishna is in manager's heart also. Right? Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto. Matta smriti gnanam apohanam. Okay, from me comes forgetfulness, matta smriti gnanam apohanam. Gnanam is knowledge, apohanam is forgetfulness, smriti is memory. He says these three I give. So he is giving that three things to me and he is giving that to my manager also. So what is the central connection? Krishna. So that is why, as I said in one of the examples, that spiritual master, he answers, right? Are you chanting properly? If you are not chanting properly, then all these problems will come. Any problem, name it, in this world, any problem, physical, material, spiritual, or this managerial problem, anything, just because we are not chanting properly. We have asat sangha, we get influenced by that asat sangha. If you chant properly, then you influence them. Like in case of a doctor goes and treats all these corona patients, right? Will doctor get affected by corona? Can be, if he is not protective. If he is protective, if he is having proper guard, everything, doctor is not going to get affected. He is going to influence on the patient so that patient will get cured. We have to be like that. We have to be like that. We have to have all the protective wearings. What is that protective wearings? Harinam. That is the most important protective wearing. If we have that protective wearing, others cannot influence us. We can influence others. Understood? That is the main thing.
Thank you, bro. Very nice.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Any online?
Hare Krishna. Vatsala Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhu, I have to go, so I just wanted to, it is wonderful to hear you. I desired that you give a class, and it was, it materialized, and Krishna did it. Thank you so much for giving a class. It's wonderful to know about the Kulasekara Arvar. But I'm wondering whether did he write that all the verses in Sanskrit or Tamil?
Sanskrit.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. It is a wonderful class. I am waiting to hear the second part of that. Because even though I am chanting, maybe I'm not paying attention. That's why I have all that. But I would like to know the consequences of not chanting attentively. That will be the next session. I would love to listen to that again. Thank you very much. Krishna fulfilled my desire that you have to do the preaching, and you are doing it. Give a class. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Anybody else, Mataji?
Thank you.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Who is Saujanya Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, very nice class, Prabhuji, as usual. But I feel like in between certain Bhagavatam classes, we need these reminders because somehow, sometimes we tend to give less importance to chanting. I understand, and it happens to me too. But then knowing the importance, like the value of it, I have to improve, Prabhuji. So it was really very nice class. And I do remember once I had asked this question to you, Prabhuji, we are doing services, then that is also like Krishna Seva, sadhana. And you said, no, Mataji, Prabhupada had told us that you chant for yourself, for your purification, because Krishna guarantees that. And Prabhupada also, he stresses on that we should do. So I still keep remember, and I have to still improve a lot. Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. You did speak.
Hare Krishna Guru. So today's takeaway is the same, like chanting, very important part of life, and yeah, we should remember Krishna in all our deeds, whether it's a good, bad, whatever. But he's the one who is going to give the judgment. Hare Krishna Guru. Thank you so much for the wonderful class.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Hari Hari Bol. Harinam Sankirtan ki. Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai. So it's kids session, right?
किसका है? बढ़ गया।
Why no? You like Prabhupada, right?
एक है, एक है।
You don't need a mic. Okay. You need a mic?
Yeah.
Why? You're loud enough. Which logo? 6.27. Okay, she doesn't know that. Okay, Matras.
No.
Matras starts to Kaunteya. Shitos no Sukadukada.
Adjust करो
Agama
equal.
Pahino Nityas. Synthetic system Bharata.
हरिबो। Equal set.
यथा यथा निश्चलति मनश्चञ्चलम् अस्थिरं ततस्ततः नियम्यैतद् आत्मनिरेव वशं नयेत्।
यतो यतो निप्लन्ति निश्चलन्ति मनश्चञ्चलम् अस्थिरं यतस्ततः निमय्यतात् आत्मनि एव vasam nayet. If when our mind goes out of track, we should bring it back and have control of it.
यतो यतो निश्चलति मनश्चञ्चलम् अस्थिरं ततस्ततो नियम्यैतद् आत्मनेव वशं नयेत्. Wherever the mind wanders due to its flickering and unsteady nature, one must certainly withdraw it and bring it back under the control of the self. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरिबो। That is ultimate.
यतो यतो निश्चलति मनश्चञ्चलमस्थिरं ततस्ततो नियम्यैतद् आत्मनेव वशं नयेत्. Wherever the mind wanders due to its flickering and unsteady nature, one must certainly withdraw it and bring it back under the control of the self.
यतो यतो निश्चलति मनसा चञ्चला अस्थिरं ततस्ततो आत्मनि एव Translation. However, wherever the mind wanders, due to its flickering and unstable nature, you must bring it back you have to attain it. यतो निश्चलति मनश्चञ्चलम् अस्थिरं ततस्ततो Niyametas Atmanyeva Vashamnayet. From wherever the mind, um, from wherever your mind is due to, because of its flickering and unstable nature, you have to withdraw it and bring it back under the control of oneself.
So while we are getting ready for reciting Srila Prabhupada's quote for the week, I would like to make an announcement. This is about next week. Next week we have a very big, very auspicious, grand festival. On 11th, actual date is 11th, Narsinga Chaturdashi. So that day is Sunday and they have a big program at the temple. So we plan to do Narsinga Chaturdashi here on Saturday, 10th. So please everyone participate, and I'm going to send invite tomorrow. So there is also a drama, Narsinga Chaturdashi drama. So if anybody wants to participate, I already depicted several names. I'm going to share that. If you think you don't want to participate or you want any changes, please let me know. So I'm going to send the script tomorrow. So we just have 1 week, so maybe 2-3 practices should be okay, because we all know the pastimes. Prahlad Maharaj and Hiranyakashipu, we know the pastime, so it will be easier. So maybe 2-3 practices should be fine. So that's going to be next week, Saturday. So we are not going to have the session next week about Nama Prad. It's going to be a week after that. Okay, so next week is a festival. So it starts at 5:30 as usual, festival time. And please share with your friends also, it's an open invitation. Anybody can participate. We are expecting around 60-70 people maybe, as usual. Yeah, we'll have nice kirtan. I'm planning to invite some special guests. Let's see if it works out. Apart quotes.
April 27th. Krishna, he is the Lord, but he has nothing to do. He is simply enjoying with his friends, with Radharani, with the cowherd boys, with gopis. He has nothing to think, how to provide. Chuckles, that is great, that is greatness. He is taking the cows as a sporting, and when he was called for killing Kamsa, he left everything renounced, everything in full, and so much love. At once in a moment he left Vrindavana, and all these devotees, they began to cry for Krishna for the rest of his life, and whenever Krishna was reminded, he will say, I am very soon coming, don't worry, I am very soon coming. Boston, April 27th, 1969. April 28th. We are meant for enjoyment, but we are seeking enjoyment in a false place, in an illusion, like the desert animals that run after water in a mirage and eventually die of thirst. They cannot relieve their thirst with such illusory water. Similarly, we are trying to manufacture so many things to satisfy our thirst for enjoyment, but we are being baffled at every turn because material existence is an illusion. Real intelligence needs to inquire, where is the reality? Where is the eternal substance behind illusion? If we can find that out, we can experience real enjoyment. Los Angeles, April 28, 1973. April 29th. Krishna is living everywhere. That is the vision of higher devotees. Actually, he's living, but still, because we are in the lower condition, we should know that here is Krishna in the temple. Krishna is everywhere, but for us, we have no such vision to see Krishna anywhere and everywhere. Therefore, we should come here in the temple and see Krishna. Here is Krishna. Krishna has kindly appeared here in a manner which I can see him. That is Krishna's mercy. That is temple. April 30th. We are giving you prasadam. By eating, you one day will become Krishna conscious, simply by eating. Because you are so dull, you cannot understand the philosophy. You know the belly like the animals, so therefore we are giving facility. Alright, fill up your belly and you'll be infected. As you take food stuff from an infected area, you become infected with some disease, so this Krishna-infected prasadam, you take it, and one day you'll be diseased with Krishna consciousness. May There's only May 27th. May 22nd. A spiritual master is not a fashion that, oh, I should have a spiritual master. People after fashion. No, one must be very much inquisitive to know what is the highest perfection of life. If one is actually inquisitive to understand about the highest perfectional stage of our life, then he should search after a spiritual master. New Vrindavana, May 22nd, 1969. Hare Krishna.
His Divine Grace, C.S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Mahaprasade Govinde, Nama Brahmane Vaishnave, Kalpa Punyavatam Rajan, Vishwasanaiva Jayate, Shrira Vidyaja, Jadendriya Tahekar, Jiva Fele Vishya Sagare, Tara Madhya Jivati, Lobhomai Sudurmati, Kake Jetakatina Samsare, Krishna Borodayamai, Puriba Rajivajai, Swaprasada Nadilobai, Hei Annamrita Pao, Shri Radha Krishna Gunagao, Premara Ko Chaitanya Nitai, Jai Nimai Jai Nitai, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Radha Krishna Mahaprasadam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, online devotees ki jai. Very well, thank you. End